4 years, Wang Yibo has dazzled the world with his flawless dance moves, motorcycle stunts, and unforgettable performances. But on a rainy night in Shanghai, during what was supposed to be a routine fan meeting, he dropped a revelation so massive, so emotionally charged, it left fans, reporters, and even fellow celebrities speechless. The man known for his mystery had just exposed the secret he had hidden for more than 10 years, and the truth shook the entertainment industry to its core. What could a superstar like Wang Yibo possibly be hiding? And why now? Buckle up, because this isn't just another celebrity confession. This is the moment the world finally saw behind the mask. It was July 15, 2025. A fan meeting titled Yibo Unfiltered was held in the Mercedes-Benz Arena in Shanghai. Over 20,000 screaming fans packed the venue, expecting the usual, charming answers, impromptu dance routines, a bit of mischief, and maybe a few heartfelt moments. What they didn't expect was a thunderstorm raging outside, and a storm brewing on stage. Dressed in an all-black silk outfit, Yibo looked radiant but tense. The air in the arena was thick with anticipation. Halfway through the event, the lights dimmed. A spotlight hit center stage. The screen behind him lit up with the words, "The secret I couldn't say. Until now." Gasps rippled through the crowd. Yibo's voice trembled as he began to speak, his eyes shining under the stage lights. "I've always shown you the perfect version of me. The cool guy, the rebel, the racer. But tonight, I want to show you the boy I buried a long time ago." The room fell into pin-drop silence. "I have a twin brother," he said. There was a beat of total disbelief, followed by a collective "what?" that echoed across the stadium. He paused, then smiled softly, tears threatening to spill. "His name is Wang Yibo, and he disappeared when we were 14. The screen behind him flickered to life again. Childhood photos flashed across, two identical boys, laughing, dancing, riding bikes together. "He was everything I wasn't," Yibo confessed. "Fearless, loud, always smiling. We trained together, danced together, and made a pact that no matter what, we'd debut together. But fate had other plans. One day, Yibo went out for a routine audition. He never came back." The crowd gasped. Even longtime fans had never heard this before. The police searched. There were no clues. My family was torn apart. I was devastated. And for years, I carried guilt, because I had convinced him to go for that audition. Yibo shared how the pain of losing his brother pushed him into the entertainment industry. "I didn't just want to perform, I had to. Every move I made was for him. Every trophy I held was for both of us." He spoke of sleepless nights in Korea as a trainee, crying into pillows, whispering Yibo's name in the dark. "When I debuted with UNIQ, half of me was still missing." One audience member fainted. Another started sobbing uncontrollably. Even the host had to pause for a moment to collect herself. Then, the story took a darker turn. "In late 2024, I received an anonymous letter," Yibo said. "No return address. Just a single message, asterisk, I saw him. He's alive." Asterisk inside was a blurry photograph. A man, identical to Yibo, was seen walking into a remote temple in the Tibetan mountains. He paused. "At first, I thought it was a hoax. But something in my heart told me it wasn't." He disappeared from public view for 3 weeks shortly after receiving the letter. Fans thought he was shooting a secret project. The truth: he had gone to Tibet, alone. The scenes played out like a cinematic thriller. He described scaling steep cliffs, traveling in disguise, sneaking into a remote monastery where cell phones were banned. For days, he meditated with monks, hoping for a sign. On the 7th day, it happened. "I saw him," Yibo whispered. "He didn't recognize me." The audience was stunned. He was silent. He had taken a vow of silence and gone by a different name for 10 years, asterisk Jingren. Asterisk he had no memory of me. But I knew. In my soul, I knew it was him. The hardest part: Yibo couldn't convince him to leave. The monks said he arrived with no ID, no memory, just trauma. He had found peace, a new identity. To rip him out of that life would be cruel. So, Yibo made the most painful decision of his life. I hugged him. He didn't hug me back. I left a photo of us as children in his room. And I walked away. But Yibo wasn't done. Back in China, he launched a secret film project titled Twin Flame, a story inspired by two brothers separated by fate. He wrote, directed, and starred in it. No one knew it was based on real events, he said. I just wanted to preserve our story. Even if he never returns, I want the world to know he existed. Within hours of his confession, hashtags like hashtag Yibo Twin Revelation, hashtag Where is Yijuan, and hashtag Twin Flame Project trended globally. Celebrities expressed their shock. Xiao Zhan commented, I've known Yibo for years. I never knew. He hid this pain with such grace. I have nothing but admiration. Jackson Wang tweeted, this isn't just a confession. It's a cinematic legend. Dylan Wang posted on Weibo, the strength it takes to share this. Yibo, I see you. I will never see Yibo the same again. He is more than an idol. He's a warrior. Imagine carrying that pain and still giving us joy for years. He's superhuman. I hope his brother remembers someday. I hope they reunite for real. Some fans have even started an online petition to track down the monastery in Tibet and send messages of love and hope to Jingren. As the fan meeting ended, Yibo returned to center stage. The arena was quiet now. The storm outside had passed. He raised the mic one last time. If you ever feel lost, if you've ever had someone disappear from your life, know this. You are not alone. And healing isn't forgetting. It's remembering, with love. With that, he bowed. The lights dimmed. The crowd erupted into thunderous applause, mixed with sobs, screams, and standing ovations. A week after the reveal, Wang Yibo posted a cryptic story on his Instagram. It was a photo of a handwritten note. I remember now. The photo, the smile. I remember you, Yibo. I'm coming home. Fans went into a frenzy. The moment Wang Yibo uttered the words, I have a twin brother, the crowd seemed to freeze in time. You could almost hear a pin drop. No one moved. No one blinked. Even the fans who had screamed his name just seconds ago now sat stiff, jaws slack, as if they were watching a drama scene that had suddenly become real. The giant LED screens zoomed in on Yibo's face, pale, calm, but with glassy eyes that held back years of storms. The silence was broken by the crackle of thunder outside. Rain lashed against the roof of the Mercedes-Benz Arena, but inside, a different kind of storm had begun. From his pocket, Yibo pulled out a small, crumpled photograph, clearly old, faded around the edges. He held it up, and the cameras quickly zoomed in. The screen lit up with the image. Two boys. Identical. Sitting on a curb somewhere in Luoyang, grinning with popsicles in hand. My last memory with him, Yibo said, voice cracking for the first time. We were just kids dreaming of fame and freedom. He said, let's both become stars so we can light up the world together. A fan in the front row burst into tears. The host, visibly shaken, whispered, Yibo, why now? Why reveal this after so many years? Yibo smiled, bitter and beautiful. Because I've lived every day pretending to be whole. But the truth is, I've been performing for an audience of one. I wanted him to find me through the spotlight. I thought maybe if I shined bright enough, he'd see me. Yibo went on to describe the day his brother vanished, a memory etched into him like a scar. It was a breezy April morning, a rare day off from school. The two brothers had found a flyer for a talent agency holding open auditions. They were both bursting with excitement. But their parents didn't know. Yibo had begged Yijuan to go with him. But I chickened out at the last moment, he confessed. I got scared. He didn't. Yijuan took the train into the city alone. He called me right before walking into the building. Said, I got this, bro. That was the last time I heard his voice. As his fame skyrocketed in the years that followed, Yibo wore a mask that fooled even those closest to him. I would go straight from award shows to the police station, he said. I submitted DNA to every unknown body case in that province. I looked through crime reports, CCTV footage, anything. The audience gasped again. None of this had ever been made public. During his debut with UNIQ, he would stare into the crowd, scanning every fan's face. Sometimes I thought I saw him. A glimpse. A shadow. My brain would play tricks on me. But it was never him. Yibo's journey to Tibet, which fans had assumed was a wellness retreat, was in fact a soul-shaking mission. He described the first time he saw the man who looked just like him. He was sweeping the temple courtyard. His head was shaved. He wore orange monk robes. And when he turned to look at me, my heart stopped. He went silent. I called out, "Yijuan." He blinked, then just smiled and nodded politely, like I was a tourist asking for directions. No recognition. Yibo tried everything. Photos, songs they used to sing, old dance moves. Nothing worked. It was like I was speaking to a ghost. But on his last day, something shifted. Yibo slipped the childhood photo into the man's room. As he turned to leave, he heard footsteps behind him. He looked back. The man stood there, holding the photo. His hands were trembling. And for the first time, a tear rolled down his cheek. He didn't say anything. But I saw it. A flicker. A flash. Something came back. Yibo walked up to him, took his hand, and whispered, "I'll wait. Come home when you're ready." Back in the present, fans were already lighting up the internet with hashtags like *#find Yijuan, *#Yibo twin mystery, *#twin flame real life. Weibo servers crashed temporarily due to the traffic spike. Multiple fan accounts began crowdsourcing clues about temples in Tibet. Netizens combed through old behind-the-scenes videos, trying to find signs of hidden grief in Yibo's eyes. A fan posted a clip from a 2016 interview where Yibo was asked, "What's your biggest regret?" He had paused, smiled faintly, and said, "Not keeping a promise to someone important." Now, that line hit differently. Xiao Zhan posted a simple message. *, he carried this alone for too long. Let's carry it with him now. Bai Lu reposted the live stream with the caption, behind the spotlight is a boy who's been searching in silence. Respect. Even international stars weighed in. Jackson Wang shared, "This story could be a movie, but it's his life. I salute the strength." Back on stage, Yibo took a deep breath. The host asked, "If he sees this tonight, what would you say to him?" Yibo turned to face the camera. His voice dropped to a whisper. "Yijuan, if you're out there watching, even if you don't remember, know this, I never stopped looking for you. The world may know me as Wang Yibo, but without you, I was never complete." The arena stood in unison. Tens of thousands clapped, cheered, and cried. In that moment, Wang Yibo wasn't just a superstar. He was a brother, a fighter, a soul still searching for home. And somewhere in a distant corner of the world, maybe, just maybe, someone who looked exactly like him felt a pull in their heart. To be continued. Stay tuned to this channel for updates, exclusive breakdowns, and emotional reactions as the story unfolds. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because this miracle might just be real. ***.